Please, Kamina, don't do this.
Take him to the brig. Come! Cut it!
Holy cunts! Oh, son of a cocksucking whore!
How long until the pirates are back in range?
Hour, maybe 2, depending on burn. Same as last time.
The time before that?
And the 10 time before that.
How are you doing?
I'm not the one we need to worry about.
Her body can't heal under this burn. Even Khan needs to rest sometime.
You'll figure something out. I know you will.
Motherfuckers! Shouldn't be possible! ETA, 8 minutes! They must have increased their burn this time.
Don't these Pashangwalas rest?
Humans rest. Pirates are fucking animals.
We need to do something about your arm. Virgil has the medbay prepped and ready.
It's fine. Hardly hurts anymore. We're outgunned and nearly out of fuel. Unless we come up with a plan to shake them soon, infection's gonna be the least of my problems.
What do you think we should do?
What do I think we should do? Besides find ourselves a captain who knows how to make decisions?
I was asking your opinion.
My opinion is that there is no good option. Whatever you choose will be wrong. And it's your fucking job to choose, Captain.
Coordinates, 8214. What are we looking at?
Fuck if I know.
It's a ship's graveyard. Debris field. Caught in orbit around that body.
There's nothing registered there.
How do you know?
Back when I was MCRN, there were reports of a proxy battle right around here with UNN forces. Never confirmed, but seemed legit.
Or much more likely, it's some solar backscatter, radiation cluttering, or any other fucking thing.
How large was this battle?
Large enough for a pissant ensign like me to hear about it. I'd guess nearly a dozen ships.
New plan. We run for cover in there.
Won't work, boss man. Even if we break their lock, they'll be able to track our drive plume.
There won't be a drive plume. We burn hard for here first, then cut engine and turn into orbit. Let it carry us around until we land in the debris.
Slingshot, fuck yes!
Could work, if there is actually something there.
Stations! Khan! On my word, loose a PDC volley, then turn and burn.
16! Turning now! We have landed in the debris field.
It's shit pirates!
You did it, boss man! Fucking legend!
Quiet!
We don't have much time. The pirates are searching for us, and we can't run again without more fuel and reaction mass. Arlen?
Baratna and I will head out and start scanning.
Captain, I'm prepped for surgery as soon as Connor's ready.
Tell that waste of oxygen I wouldn't be needing surgery if he didn't freak out the first time.
I'm still here.
Virgil won't let you down.
The prosthetic is ready. Is the, patient?
Fine. But you're staying to make sure Dr. Dipshit doesn't cut off the wrong arm.
How bad was that bullet wound that she needs to cut off an arm?
Cap, scanners aren't picking up any signs of fuel.
Keep looking. Meantime, I'll go for their reaction mass. What a mess. What got Earth and Mars so worked up?
And what's a Belter ship doing in the middle of it?
Who knows? Hopefully they all got some reaction mass on board, though.
Welcome to Tran Plays The Expanse, Episode 2. In the replay of my Episode 1, in order to try to get Episode 2 to work, I managed to get all of the little arrow pips on my backpack to fill up by checking out all the debris out in the wild blue yonder out there. There will be cuts as I look around to try to fill up my backpack. As a story-based game, I assume people will not immediately assume cheating shenanigans are going on just because I'm searching wreckage and editing that out. In the description below, I will have an unlisted video of how I managed to get this game to work, and my rant along with that.
Damn. The blast doors to the lagoon are locked down. Not sure if there's a way to open them.
Always a way through, if you got enough explosives. Go check out the other ships. I'll see what I can rig up.
You want to use explosives to blast through a blast door. Guess that could work.
Can't even tell which ship is which. It's all blasted to Falota.
There's definitely more scrap here than a few ships can account for. Maya was right. This was a full-on proxy battle.
With a Belter ship at the center.
Where a problem is that I won't know when the mission itself ends, so I won't be able to tell when I'm no longer able to search, since you just return back to ship immediately. Mission logs are really just flavor text and have little to do with the game itself. We can take a look at this one just to give you a sample of that. All right, we have threat assessment. I wish they would change the mouse cursor. This is the data log. The vessel Le Guin, owners unknown, origin of belt. It's got 2 PDCs and 3 torpedoes. And then this is my character's opinion. The Crowley was assessing the threat level of the Belter ship, the Le Guin. I wouldn't guess that any ship would be a threat to the fully armed Martian vessel, much less this one. Whoever else was involved in the scuffle, it's clear who Mars was focused on.
Were they planning for an interrogation? Then why'd they start shooting? The Martian ship had focus drugs on board. Must have wanted to question someone.
I hate those things. Rayon and I got busted by the MCRN once. Didn't think I'd leave that interrogation room alive.
Watching that Martian's eyes go all weird. Last time we ever stole anything on Vesta. Had to move to Ceres and start stealing there.
Hopefully won't need these anytime soon.
After this week, maybe keep them close by.
You see how there's now 1 arrow pip on my backpack? So we'll be trying to go around and collect everything. This is my first take of this, and if I end up concluding the search expedition without filling up all the pips, I guess you won't be seeing it, and I'll have to do this a second time.
I can't believe it. I actually found Virgil some mushrooms.
Oh, maybe he'll make white kibble when we get back.
Cap, what do you think of Virgil? You trust him?
Virgil's a smart man. And a reliable medic.
Until he got our pilot shot, you mean?
Some people don't have anything real to care about. Typical Inyas. Travel all the way out here, yet can't break free from their peppy plant extract.
We'll head back up this way. For this take, I will follow the quest marker up to each ship and then kind of search each ship independently away from the objective.
Can't tell whether the Belter ship was attacked by both sides or caught in the middle. Either way, it didn't stand a chance.
Now that you've received the new briefing, I want to reiterate to you that the victory conditions remain the same as before. The Belter ship Le Guin must be intercepted and stolen tech returned to MCRN possession. Your primary objective is to detain the fugitives and the stolen tech, but candidly, if the Elsham initiates, you will have the opportunity to respond commensurately. I wouldn't waste an opportunity like that if I were you.
So the MCRN was chasing the Belters because they stole something.
Only need 1 ship to chase someone. Why'd they bring a whole fleet?
The Martians didn't want the UNN to intercept the stolen tech first. They sent a fleet to keep them away.
And the UNN reacted the way they always do, with guns.
Can't use the ladder. Shame.
Might be able to rewire this guidance system to work with our ammo.
It was good enough for Earth and Mars to tear each other apart.
And neither side surrendered, even after taking heavy fire.
Stupid Inyas, they never know when to quit.
Maya's always complaining about the tools in the engineering bay. Maybe an MCRM model would cheer her up.
Yeah, Cap. Cheer up the Martian girl with your tool.
Pashang Fong. I'm sure Khan will be fine, but it wouldn't hurt to check on the crew.
She's thinking about this while looking at the hand saws.
Don't want to interrupt, but how is everything down there?
The auto dock was amazing. I want to high-five it, but it's still covered in some really unspeakable substances. Khan will be out for a while. When she wakes up, we'll try to attach the prosthetic and... What the...
Oye, Maya. Shit.
Why do they need to take her arm off for a gunshot? Just, what kind of pistol was that? I know that's the reaction mask, but again, especially for a linear game like these, you want to do your objectives last.
Found some reaction mass.
Toss it to me. I will store it. Nice toss, Cap. Woo!
Boss man, you probably noticed me Baratna's been a little edgy lately.
Ray, your brother has been an angry Pashang Wallow since my first day on board.
This is different. He's got the shakes. It's the pixie dust. But he's been clean for almost a year. He takes some meds that help keep him straight, but...
But we haven't done a supply run in weeks.
Yeah, ran out of toxiperidone 3 days ago. Don't worry, boss man. He'll be fine. He's tough. But thought you should know.
Alright, I went back and checked the med bay, because I figured that's a logical place to find these drugs, though I kind of assumed that the game wouldn't necessarily let me pick up medicine since I already walked through there and there wasn't a collectible. Though your character didn't know she needed it at the time. That would be one of the kind of things I edit out.
I'll never look at a containment vault the same again after that terrible situation with Rayan. Rayan, how's that leg doing?
A little sore still, but better. Thanks again for saving it, Cap.
A little sore. It should be gone entirely, unless you think we can eat it or use it as a torpedo, because we may have to, with how low our supplies are.
We'll figure something out.
Just taking a look at the scrap.
I hope Khan's surgery goes well. For her sake and Virgil's. Maya? Status report?
Fire the torpedoes! Give those sons of bitches a welcome, or I'll throw you in the brig!
Sit down or I'll cut off the other arm! Sorry, Cap, what was that?
Is that Khan? Why is she so angry?
Something about bogeys on the radar? She's a little woozy from anesthesia. I hope she passes out again. I'm gonna draw on her face.
Ugh. And Inyas say that belter food is disgusting.
That looks better than the mush we saw in episode 1.
Maya seemed willing to help with Khan's surgery. Hope she doesn't regret that now. Is everything,
Okay, she just said we've been boarded. And now she's wandering around looking for intruders. So, everything's fine.
Maya, this is Khan we're talking about. No one knows what she's capable of. You need to hide.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, she's gonna hurt herself if she... Wait. Hey there! Do you want to lie down for a minute?
Do you want to fucking die?
Oh no. Real Earth whiskey. Even Cox has to settle for the Belter stuff.
So is that supposed to be funny or scary? I'm not sure which.
Cox, I need you to tell me everything you know about this Toussaint and the Europa's Bay.
They're pirates, what's to tell?
Helpful as always. I'll leave you to enjoy the brig.
Wait. Is Khan, I mean, how is she?
She'll live. No thanks to you.
Or that hothead Virgil. He's the one who lunged in and made the gun go off.
Which was in response to you provoking him. You seemed to say that he was hiding something from us.
Maybe. Let me out of here and we can talk about it.
No.
Even his portrait in the bottom left is way too smug.
Earthers love their oceans. Too bad they destroyed them all.
Gotta check every nook and cranny. That's literally how we get all the salvage. Captain Garces, the Security Council has been advised in your situation. We are directing all El Hashim forces within range to converge on this intercept location. You will command the fleet. I just want to know what direction to shoot in. I'll commandeer that Belter ship and rub MCR's nose in it along the way.
Whatever the Belters stole, the UNN and MCRN both went after it.
But how did this turn into a shootout?
The MCRN overreacted to the theft, and the UNN overreacted to the Martian fleet. They got into a pissing contest, and neither backed down.
And the belt got caught in the middle again.
Oh, you'd think there'd be something back here.
Got a barrel here.
I'll take her. Good work, Sasata.
Boss Mang, I got everything hooked up to blow the door. Head back to the lagoon and check it out.
Got it. Hopefully we'll find enough reaction mass to get out of here.
And then what? We going treasure hunting?
Yeah. You think those coordinates go anywhere interesting?
We've been on the run for a week because somebody thinks so.
Think so with a lot of torpedoes and guns even.
These boots might fit Khan. Once I get the feet out of them.
Ugh. Hey, feet are a good sign. Means they work.
We still need to check out the Crowley. I think we'll try checking that out before we enter the Lagoon door. Well, No, it'll probably lead us to the Crowley, right? Oh, it just saved.
Explosives are set.
Good work, Kamina. Now let the whole station see what happens to traitors who sell out the OPA to the Inyas.
I'm in.
Warning, leaving safe area. And there's a searchable right here. To put things in perspective, this is the Hiram Grant in front of us, which is the vessel we left right before entering the Liguin.
Gotta be something in here that can help Arlen.
For people that are very broke and on the run all the time, we leave a lot of stuff behind. This clip is Tran from the future. I went back and got this, but only after I realized I reached another point of no return. Down that direction is the mess hall with the Earth whiskey and stuff. Up here, this must be what I missed.
Got some juice here. We're running low after the past week.
Any longer in the crash couch and I'll stop pissing that stuff.
We're back at the door. For example, why don't we take that? I'm assuming it's full, but who knows?
Another blast door.
Pashang. Fine, I'll get more explosives.
No need. I should be able to access the lockdown controls from the bridge.
Good thinking, Cap.
Could still find more explosives. Just in case.
Yalek Pashang! If there's one thing all belters can agree on, is that the moldy filters kick ass.
That's actually a pretty good space band name. Your Titania OPA family await you with open arms, and fully loaded railguns or any Sabakalawas, hope I didn't just say a big curse word, following in your wake here. The solenoids you took from the NCR and are going to advance our terror work here incredibly. We are on the path to having our first fully autonomous Belcher land base, and that is all thanks to you. So keep burning hard. There'll be plenty of rest and celebration when you get here.
If Maya and Khan start fighting, there won't be any ship left to go back to.
Yeah, we've seen a number of these auto docks. Why don't we just pop out crystals for all of them?
Please tell me you're still alive.
Okay. Khan and I had to trade a few punches, but we got her calm enough to attach the prosthetic. Aw, were you worried about me?
A rampaging pilot on a drug-fueled hallucination? I never doubted you for a second.
Goddamn right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to find an ice pack.
That went surprisingly well.
Okay, number one, she wasn't restrained, really. The Khan, that is. And number two, she was one-armed and you still couldn't take her, Miss Marine? Seriously, I can't. You would think that any of these med bays would allow me to get Arlen's medicine, but alright. Maybe we'll enter another direction.
They were heading toward Titania to link up with the Belter sector. Almost made it. Wouldn't let anyone get their hands on that tech. Good for them. Looks like the crew tried to record a message.
This message is to all Earther and Martian security forces in the area. We have received your warnings and demands, and this will be our only response. The MCRN says we have stolen their property. The UNN says we are traveling illegally in their sector. We recognize neither of your claims over us. This is our belt.
The static cube hacker might be useful.
Sure, might let you break into Rayon's special data drives.
Set up push 2!
Alright, we have one more little arrow to fill up on my backpack. Maybe this is it? Oh, okay. This is, I guess, so that I can pass that to them. The question is, am I ready to commit to that? There's one more something somewhere. And the medicine thing finally went away in the objectives.
Found another barrel.
Woo! This is loaded! Or whatever the Indians say. Touchdown! Woo!
I've got some radiation from a nearby ship, the Manitoba. Scanner shows the engine is mostly intact. Maybe fuel pellets too.
Bossman, that's the far edge of the debris field. You'll be exposed.
You two head back to the Artemis. Everyone stays on the ship, but be ready to pick me up on my order.
Captain, we're picking up a communication from the Europa's Bane.
Sabaka, they locked us?
No, it's a broadcast. But they must know we're close.
Patch it over.
There is no sense in running anymore. You know who I am, and I am looking forward to meeting you. Contact me to discuss the terms of your surrender. Or just sit and wait until we find you. It's only a matter of time.
Shit. Cap, you got to get back here.
Not without fuel pellets.
Stupid drone is stuck.
Sabaka. I doubt they will all be so easy to kill. Virgil, if I respond, will they be able to trace the signal?
No, it will only confirm you are in broadcast range. But they seem pretty sure of that already.
Put me through. Captain Zapata, this is Kamina Drummer of the Artemis. I don't want to fight you, but keep sending your crew after me, and I'll be forced to keep killing them.
They seem very, very limited. I mean, I get it. It's just ridiculous in all sorts of senses. You'd be better off just sticking a camera in each room if you were gonna look at this vessel.
You're a long way from Ceres Station, Kamina Drummer.
You've heard of me?
I've heard of your work and your bounty. But if I'm speaking to you, what happened to Garrison Cox?
He attempted to double his profits. As a result, I am now captain.
Not surprising. There's no loyalty among scavengers. Not that the OPA is any better. You must really enjoy the company of miscreants.
The voice this whole time I thought was a chick. I just saw the portrait in the bottom left. These drones seem completely pointless. Still missing one arrow pip. That's all I'm worried about. I'm more worried about my collectibles than I am these drones. That one almost got me.
He's over here!
I was holding W and A at the time, and that counts as a wrong input. Apparently it's right click, I guess aim, and left click to fire. Right click again. Alright. I'd rather it just be an actual FPS at this point, but okay. Where'd you come from, dude?
This one looks like an inner. Guess Toussaint and I have one thing in common. Keeping a crew of belters and inners from killing each other. Yuri Motek, first gunner. Lucky he missed me. You can always retreat, Toussaint. Protect the rest of your crew.
Your reputation is well earned, Captain Drummer. Daniel and Yuri they were two of my best. But their needless deaths do not change.
Enough. I've had a very long week in a crash couch because of you. Either fall back or keep sending your men to die. Those are your options.
Is this it? This is my last one? Now I can actually proceed with the game. Oh, no, that's just a data log. Screw you, game. Screw you. It's always convenient that there's always extra rooms or hallways necessary to circumvent every drone, which just means that these drones are placed horribly. But it's a gameplay thing, and it's just really weird.
Please tell me this thing has ammo.
I'm on my way.
No! Everyone stay back! What's happening? Why are the pirates pulling away?
There are always more options, Captain. I'll have the coordinates, even if I have to comb through rubble to find them. Goodbye.
You're bluffing. Hello? Toussaint! Come on. Gotta be some ammo left.
PDC delivery.
How did you get here that fast with that ammo?
Sabaka. I told you to stay on the ship.
Reprimand me later. Just let me do my job now.
I don't know what the fuck you two are doing, but I'm approaching your location on control thrusters for whenever we shut off.
Glad you're back at your post.
What are you waiting for?
We only get one shot before they know our position. There!
Oh, I didn't even see that one on the left. See, my only worry about pressing... Oh, see? That's exactly it. I was gonna say, my only worry about pressing the buttons early, just assume that's left, right, is that it's gonna switch on me, and it switched on me right there. Rewind if you have to, but it was left click to aim.
Whoa! Yeah! Did you see that?
Move!
That wasn't Drummer, that was Khan. Wrong caption there.
Well, I believe celebrations are in order.
Coordinates are set for the MK core. Time to see what all the fucking fuss is about. With the fuel you found, we should have no problem getting there and back to Ganymede at least.
And how is the new prosthetic?
It'll do. Get some rest, Captain. No telling what we'll find at those coordinates.
Might just be that I'm favorably disposed towards her because her name's Tran. She can be like a descendant of mine, but she's pretty cool.
I've never had anything resembling a civil conversation with Khan before, but I've also never had a cigar to ply her with.
Hey, Khan. Resting. Go away.
Our first dialogue tree?
Any guesses on our destination?
Nada. All I know is that it's far the fuck out there. So whoever hid that treasure wanted it far the fuck away.
Can you believe how vicious these pirates are?
Yes?
I mean, how they were willing to blow us up just to prove a point.
Yes.
So you don't think there's anything special about them?
Yes, I do. They seem to have more guns.
I found this cigar on the Urshanabi. Thought you might want it. But I could always give it to the twins.
Don't you dare give it to those two morons. They'd use it as a butt plug or something. Shit. First taste? You earned it.
Oh, Pashang. It tastes like burnt kibble.
That's your unrefined palate. You need to smoke more to burn away all the taste buds. My husband, Bao, used to hate when I smoked. Said it was 40 minutes of pleasure for 3 hours of cleaning out the air vents.
He wasn't wrong. What happened to him?
The Pinafore, a small transport skiff owned by Trackman. I was pilot, Bao was chief mechanic. Boring work. Little outside contact. Exactly what we wanted. There'd been reports of pirates along our heading. The usual shit. We weren't worried because, what's the point? And besides, we had our protocol.
Protocol?
A maneuver we practiced. Case of hostile boarding. I'd feign submission, hands behind my head. And when Bao thought the moment was just right, he'd say the code word and hit the deck, and then... Modified SMG with heat targeting rounds. I could draw and fire the clip in 5 seconds, easily take out an entire raiding party.
That is actually a solid tactical maneuver. Pirates wouldn't expect a weapon there, and Bao would be safe on the floor.
I know.
So what happened?
The pirates came for us like we feared. They boarded the Pinafore. I drew them in, got them occupied, and at the right moment, Bao said the word. And I froze. I'd never fired live rounds in battle before, and I suddenly doubted myself. What if the clip was jammed? Would it even fire? Maybe these pirates weren't so bad. It was just a moment, but it was enough time for an antsy pirate fuck to grab me and shoot my bow.
I'm so sorry, Khan. It sounds like you two really cared about each other.
That's the thing. We did. It's so easy to stop caring out here. Don't you want to know the code word? Artemis. I'd never heard of her. It was Bao who read all the Greek bullshit. Apparently, she and I shared a few things in common.
Your godlike wrath?
That may have been part of it. Mostly, he said it was because I never missed my shot. Tell you what, if I ever get the chance, you bet your ass I won't flinch again.
It's good talking with you, Khan.
Yeah.
You won't see it, but during my playthrough of this, an achievement, an Epic Store achievement popped up in the middle of all of that, really large font and everything, dancing, jingling sound effect. I'm going to replay that whole scene just to record without that popping in, but geez.
It's been a rough week. I should check in with the crew and see how everyone's doing. What are these? Decryption keys? Pashingwala! I knew Cox was paranoid, but spying on his crew? Circumstances have changed a lot since I last saw this bottle. Cox won't be coming out of his cell for a long time. Might as well give him some company. Phew, Flota. Cox was even more unhinged than I imagined.
You are the captain of the Artemis in rank and title, and this bestows upon you a tremendous and fearsome power. You are an arbiter of justice, of wealth, of accolades, and personal commendations treasured by your crew. You are not a kibblehead. Khan has never seen you. What is this? What is this?
Whoever took Khan's barbecue sauce is a lot braver or stupider than I am.
I've narrowed it down. According to the fridge logs, the likeliest culprits are Arlen, Maya, and Drummer. Turn yourself in. It will go better for you.
Maya and Virgil learned a lot of Langbelter swear words in the past week. Khan seems to already know them all.
Well, yeah, she's a Tran.
Whatever Cox was saying about Virgil's past clearly upset him. I need to know what it was about.
What's on your mind, Captain?
Cox said you were hiding something. Something that Belters wouldn't like.
Cox is a habitual liar. First, he tried to murder you. Then he tried to deflect blame onto me.
So there's nothing else you wish to share? Nothing you're hiding?
No, Captain. No more than anyone else on this ship.
I found some mushroom powder for you to cook with.
I'll leave that one until you see what it's like.
Bursting with umami. Exceptional. Thank you, Captain.
Get some rest, Virgil.
Will do, Captain.
I would assume that I should have given him mushroom spore powder first, but it was at the bottom of the dialogue tree. And with the cigar, it was also at the bottom, and that's how you got her to open up. So maybe I played that one wrong.
True Belters take water, air, and sleep wherever they can find them. Say anything else about these two, but they are true Belters.
Jackie Bossman.
A true captain looks out for her people, not writes self-affirmations about your petty insecurities. But that may also include punching them in the face when they disrespect you. Just saying.
He just can't help himself. The one thing I know about Virgil is that he's an excellent doctor. The rest is a mystery. At least we've only had one limb replacement so far. You're welcome, Rayan. Alright, what is the good doctor hiding?
So how's this any worse than the encryption that you were mocking earlier, drummer?
Virgil's private computer. Must be something here.
I am captain now. I should know what's going on at all times.
Encrypted. But I picked up a data cube hacker in that ship graveyard. Should tell me what Virgil is hiding. Hopefully this data hacker I found still works. Bingo. Apparently there's a lot Virgil hasn't shared about his past. Like his time as a UNN soldier.
Big deal. Here's your new identity. Attach our government ID, passport, birth certificate, and UNID card. They should pass all docking customs inspections. Just try not to bring too much scrutiny on yourself and you'll be fine. You want to change your face? I know a surgeon on Urals who doesn't ask too many questions. For now, this should be enough to get you off Luna. If you haven't gotten rid of everything from your old life, do it now. Don't be sentimental. If anything can tie you to your past, put it in the recycler. Pleasure doing business with you. Good luck out there, Thorsten.
So Virgil's not even Virgil. Whatever he's hiding, it was enough to make him change his entire identity.
To any officer of law enforcement, you are hereby commanded to arrest Thorsten Mayer and bring them before the court without delay for the accused crime of desertion of the armed forces. Thorsten, it's official. I'm attaching a copy of the warrant. As you haven't responded to my last 3 messages, I assume you are no longer interested in retaining my services. I stand by what I said before. You were under an incredible strain, which the court would likely take into account. But I can't defend you against the desertion charge if you're still on the run. I can only advise, again, that you return to Luna. You are a brilliant surgeon, and this does not have to define your career. Please think about your future and get in touch.
Not only did Virgil hide his UNN service and his real name, he's also wanted by his own government for desertion. I should try to get more information from him.
Am I just going to leave the data hacker there? I mean, it's not like I was being super stealthy, but I mean, it's good. Fine, whatever. It's just ridiculous. The game will probably never make me require it again. It's just ridiculous.
Looks like Virgil has some anxiety from his past. Glad to see he is managing it.
There's no scrolling. This is just part of the datapad.
For an inner, he does make an excellent red kibble.
It's actually called this? Red kibble. Alright.
Virgil grew up on Luna, but he's not like some inners. He actually thinks of Belters as people.
The asteroid belt takes a heavy toll on its residents. Generations of living in low gravity can lead to a general increase in height and cranium size among Belters without medical intervention to increase bone density. However, Belter bodies are also more resilient to the high G burns needed to traverse the solar system. Physicians in the belt face many challenges, but also gain a unique insight into the adaptability of the human body. Since there's an entire button press and camera switch for opening the door, I figured that he would be out here to talk to us once we left his room.
Say what you will about Virgil, but he takes his job as ship's medic very seriously.
Currently incarcerated in brig, repeatedly requests alcohol for medical reasons. Whoops.
Time to get some answers.
Oh, okay. I mean, we got rewarded with extra dialogue. That's good.
What's on your mind, Captain?
You served in the UNN.
As a medic, yes. It was the only way I could afford medical school on Luna.
Why did you desert?
Because I was finding it harder and harder to live with myself. Being stationed in the belt, I was surrounded by people in desperate need of my help. But because of the badge on my chest and the gun on my back, I was their enemy. One day, it became too much to bear.
Did you do something?
No, I never hurt anyone. I never raised my gun, not once. But what I saw taught me that there were two sides, and I was on the wrong one. I'm sorry, Captain. I hope that my actions on this ship can offer some amends for my past.
I don't understand the big deal here. So he served in an army that might be antagonistic to these Belter individuals. I don't know anything about the Expanse. And because he was a medic in that army, he's expecting these two ship personnel to hate him? I don't quite get it. I'm going to go and pick Can I Trust You just because it's part of the dialogue chain. It's not particularly branching option or anything. But I don't have any beef with Virgil.
Why should I trust you?
Because I sacrificed everything I have to get away from my past and start a new life here in the belt.
I understand. But if there's anything else I need to know, I expect you to tell me.
Of course. Thank you.
Get some rest, Virgil.
Captain, is my UNN past going to be a problem for us?
You were stationed in the belt. That means you were occupying my home.
I know.
Okay, this could be interpreted a couple ways, but I'm assuming this means that that this is saying that we're partners. That's what I want to say.
The way I see it, you're wanted by the UNN for desertion. I'm wanted for fighting them. Sounds like we're both on the same side.
Thank you, Captain.
Besides, he is cooking the food. Don't mess with him right now. Alright. Door is closed. Suspicious.
Taking Cox's gun from him was as close to a captaincy ceremony as I'm likely to get. I was skeptical of Virgil's maggot farm that he claimed would be useful in the event of an amputation. He showed me. Anderson Station changed everything. God damn it, Rayan.
Get everything. That's my room right there. I don't want to necessarily talk to Maya right now. I want to give Cox the scotch. Not sure where the brig is, though. It might be in Maya's direction. It's not this way. So yeah, I guess we'll try heading... It's not this way either, right? So we've got the airlock, med bay, mess hall, crew quarters. I guess we will head this direction. I'm always worried that I'm going to get locked out of extra stuff that I want to do. And it can matter, especially if you want to complete the game successfully.
Cox doesn't seem too bothered by his demotion.
Let's see if he deserves this.
Cox.
Are you here to let me out?
What is wrong with you, dude?
Then kindly fuck off, Captain.
Well, I guess you don't want this scotch I have then. Is that the case?
Hey, Cox. Catch. The word you're looking for is thanks.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave him with that? That's a dangerous tool. No, seriously. It's better to have friends than enemies. That is one way to destroy your enemies, is to make them your friends. I heard that from someone who I didn't like, and I even tried applying that wisdom to him. It didn't work.
Happy to let Cox drink himself into a stupor. Should make him less of a pain in the ass if I ever need to deal with him.
It is really dark in this direction.
Honestly, I'm glad Maya finally got one. This was starting to get sad.
We checked the outer walls, just real quick check the inner. So I'm making little orbits around. Make sure I cover everything.
What are you listening to?
It's Martian music. You wouldn't like it.
I'll decide what I like and don't like.
There's a letter I keep that was sent from the front. I don't know if you're hurt or worse, but my heart hangs on these words you wrote. My dear love, I miss you more than these words could ever say. Though this war may take my body, my heart is yours. We will meet again. See how the wind meets the hills. Hear my voice in each whisper. Look for me inside the night, and I'll be with you in the starlight. My dear love, I miss you more than these words could ever say. Though this war may take my body, my heart is yours. We will meet again. You knew from the moment we met I was a soldier. You knew from the moment I left, duty called me onward. Yeah. I knew there was a chance I'd never kiss your lips, never see you smile, never hear your voice, never touch your face again. My dear love, I miss you more than these words could ever say. Though this war may take my body, my heart is yours. We will meet again.
Well,
I liked it. I liked it a lot more than the Baldur's Gate song that I sat through. Both music, the song itself, and the words. But like I mentioned in my attempt at a music video, I know nothing about music. I will, however, go and write in captions for it.
It's a beautiful song.
My mom used to play it for us on the guitar. Half the time she'd break down crying and not even finish it. It reminded her of my dad. It's funny. I hate my dad. I hate the army he died for. And I hate Mars. But I still miss it.
What you did in the debris field was incredibly reckless. You disobeyed my order, and you put the whole—
Oh my god. You're fucking welcome.
I was getting to that. Thank you.
Anytime.
Khan seemed pleased with her prosthetic. Particularly the extra feature you included.
That's good. Although you realize we just took the most unhinged person on the ship and gave her a bionic skull crusher for an arm.
I think if Khan wanted to kill someone, she could do it without arms or legs. I'll leave you to it then.
Wait. About that moment in the airlock.
Yes?
Are you feeling any better? I know you were pretty scared given how tightly you were holding my hand.
I wanted to finish exploring the area. There was like another thing next to you.
I'm pretty sure you grabbed my hand in there.
Oh, sure, we can go with that if you want. I'm just saying, I'm here if you need to talk.
The only thing we need to talk about is your delusional fantasizing about me.
I get it. It must be hard for the boss Meng to express her feelings. Especially to the hot Martian engineer who can totally kick your ass.
Not according to that scoreboard.
My point is, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Even if you did clink helmets with me.
Clink helmets? What is that supposed to mean?
I think you know exactly what it means. Helmet clinker.
I don't... What?
Let's pretend for a moment that we did touch helmets. So what? You're clearly obsessing over such an insignificant moment. It's sad.
Bullshit. From the look in your eyes, I would have thought helmet clinking was Belter third base. You know, we could stand here talking about hands and helmets all night. Or we could go back to my room and settle it.
I still need to search the place.
I'm confused. Are you still trying to fight me?
Either way, someone will definitely be getting slammed against a wall.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely the word for this.
Afalota. Maya's the one who stole Khan's barbecue sauce. That is not at all surprising, actually.
I can't take it back. So yeah, during the song, the achievement popped up. I get it, the achievements are not necessarily part of Telltale's... The Epic Store achievement popping up is not necessarily part of the Telltale story base. But you could always make the trigger for it happen at the conclusion of the dialogue, I think that'd be a lot less obtrusive and let you carry the emotions, the story, whatever impact you wanted with the event.
If I sleep with Maya, the entire crew will know about it. Nothing stays secret on a ship like this. Is one night worth all the drama?
It's such an ominous sound effect for this. I'm gonna go with the one on the left. I don't normally do relationships in game, but this is not like picking a relationship for the character. These two have a thing going, and so I'm just going to support them.
Definitely.
Fucking finally. When Cox sat us down in the mess hall, I thought you were dead. And today in the airlock, I thought we were dead.
I know.
I'm just saying, you're not allowed to die on me, Commander Drummer. Because I'm not losing the one person in the belt I give a shit about.
What the hell?
Captain, you're gonna want to see this.
There's nothing on the map. No record of any settlements. So what the fuck is that?
All right, let's take a look at this. We have about half the players found the laser crystal, and it helped. Let's see here. Drummer told Arlen and Rayan that she trusts Virgil. Oh no, I remember this conversation. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess I did. I did say that. This was in the ship. I was thinking like, no, I was thinking that this took place at this Virgil trust level happened after the scene in the kitchen, but no, this scene happens when you find the empty bottle of scotch in the broken ship. Maya's surgery story. We heard the whole story. Many people gave her a cigar. Nobody found the cigar and didn't give it to Khan. Nobody found the medication and didn't give it to Arlen. Only a third of the people found the medication. I can understand why. It was way out there. And I actually went to all of the little satellite ones, and it would say, now exiting safe area or something. Nobody found the mustard powder and didn't give it to Virgil. Only half of the people didn't talk to him, or only half of the people talked to Virgil about his past, and the other half didn't learn about this. Most people listened to the song. They were probably playing they probably picked the "You're Right" option and didn't get to hear it. Half the people gave Cox's scotch. Most of the people went with Maya. I'm gonna go on to episode 3 now.